Hey everyone, this is Kyle Jones. I am the founder of Future Compounds. We manufacture and sell the most potent CBD products in the industry. We make therapeutically dosed products based on the clinical research and then made affordable and accessible to the general public. We have a decade of experience in the cannabis space, specifically in cannabis extraction, research and development, and product development. Today, we'll be talking about some cannabis and hemp-related topics for the University of Maryland School of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Okay, let's get into it. In many forms of science, we have ways of identifying certain characteristics of compounds that allows us to group them into more specific classes. Today, we'll be talking about the cannabinoid class of compounds. The Merriam-Webster definition of a cannabinoid: cannabinoids are any of the various naturally occurring, biologically active chemical constituents, such as cannabidiol, or CBD, or cannabinol, CBN, of hemp or cannabis, including some, such as THC, that possess psychoactive properties. Now, why that's a great definition, let's simplify it. Cannabinoids are any active chemicals in cannabis. There are many active chemicals in cannabis, with more than 100 identified thus far. Arguably, the most popular cannabinoids are THC, CBD, CBG, and CBN. Now we'll go ahead and talk about what are some of the common effects that people might feel or identify with these specific compounds or cannabinoids. Starting with THC, or tetrahydrocannabinol. THC is commonly known for its highly psychoactive properties. This is a compound that makes you feel mentally high, like you're deep in your thoughts or something of that nature. If you've ever consumed cannabis and have started to question yourself, felt like you're overthinking something that comes to you pretty naturally, the compound THC is most likely the culprit for that reaction due to its highly psychoactive nature. CBD, on the other hand, is a much different feeling for most people. So let's dive into the possible reactions and benefits of CBD. CBD has shown to be useful for its anxiolytic properties, meaning that CBD has been clinically proven to reduce anxiety when taken at a higher than average therapeutic dose. These clinical studies used CBD in the 300 to 600 milligram range per serving. A lot of studies also have shown that CBD is great at reducing inflammation and physical pain. All right, now on to CBG, or cannabigerol. CBG is commonly referred to as the mother cannabinoid due to the fact that most other cannabinoids within the cannabis plant originate from the CBGA molecule. CBGA, the initial acidic molecule within the cannabis plant, is the precursor for other cannabinoids like CBD and THC. CBG is a really important molecule due to the fact that it's kind of where a lot of our compounds originally start from and then convert through biosynthesis within the plant. Despite all of the amazing transformations that CBG undergoes during biosynthesis, it's also been identified as one of the strongest anti-inflammatory compounds within the cannabis plant. CBG is commonly used for chronic pain, major injuries, and high inflammation. CBG is a very important compound to understand further. Let's go ahead and talk about the last compound that we had referenced, which is cannabinol, or CBN. CBN is actually a degradate from THC, meaning that when THC degrades from heat, oxidation, or acidic environments, that compound converts into CBN, a less psychoactive, more mild compound called CBN. CBN is actually one of the first really studied compounds, and a funny reference for that is anytime a major tomb of a mummy has been unearthed, if that individual was buried with cannabis, the cannabis that's found in the tomb once tested is normally pretty high in CBN. This occurs because the THC in the cannabis over time degraded and converted into a higher CBN content into more CBN molecules. CBN can also be created through advanced natural techniques like extraction and through advanced organic chemistry and chemical conversions. CBN has been commonly referred to as the sleep cannabinoid, mainly due to the fact that it has a more sedative effect rather than a psychoactive effect. Surprisingly though, more recent research shows that CBN has the ability to strengthen mitochondria and protect dying and aging cells from further degradation. In the future, CBN may be used as a medication for neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And that's a really cool thing to think about. CBN being able to strengthen the mitochondria in cells may give it the ability to also protect our skin cells and used as a future treatment for skin diseases. Other recent clinical trials and studies have used CBN as the main constituent within the topical formulation for treatment of a rare skin disease. There's a lot of hope for CBN and what it may do in the future, and it's definitely an important compound to keep your eye on. Okay, quick final recap. The active chemicals in cannabis are referred to as the cannabinoid class of compounds. Number 2, some of the most popular cannabinoids within cannabis are THC, CBD, CBG, and CBN. And last but not least, cannabis has a lot to offer. The more that we research these compounds, the more we understand, and the more that we can help each other in the future. This is Kyle Jones from Future Compounds. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please save and share this with anybody that this information may help. Peace.